We've seen Hokkaido has had one of the largest number of infections of coronavirus in the country of Japan. Tell us what sort of hit are you expecting now in terms of tourism and to your business?
Well, the season started quite well. December was a late start, but finished very strongly. January was very good. February was good until probably the third week of February, when bad news started to come in, with travel bans and people getting scared of Hokkaido. So a lot of people canceled. March is an absolute disaster. We've seen drops in reservation, cancellation everywhere. Hotels are virtually empty. Single-digit occupancy if they are not closed. So the situation right now is very bad, but overall, until the third week of February, was still reasonably okay.
Nicolas, so this is a place that obviously banks on the winter. So it's half the year, if you're lucky, you get a lot of tourist flow. We're just a couple of months into this season, and you mentioned things have fallen off a cliff. Have you and your team, have you guys basically now written off this year?
Well, there's always a bad year every 10 years, and I think this is the one. The last one was Fukushima, almost 10 years ago. Yes, overall, we're going to probably lose money. We just have to stay strong and hope that the situation gets back as quickly as possible. Summer is coming soon. I don't know what's going to happen with the Olympics. It becomes very unlikely it's going to happen. Summer is usually more of a Japanese tourist destination anyway. We were hoping to get travelers coming for the Olympics and going all the way to Hokkaido to visit this beautiful island. It's probably not going to happen, so I guess we'll be left with a lot of Japanese who want to get out. But yeah, it's a bad year. It's a bad year, definitely. A lot of people have cut staff in restaurants, hotels, and activity centers.
And this is at a time you started the opening sales of your Odin Hills property in Hanazono, which was seen as kind of the next launch pad in Hokkaido. You are also competing with the likes of Richard Lee's Park Hyatt, the Ritz-Carlton Reserve. How are transactions doing so far, and what's the outlook now?
We're not competing with Richard Lee. We're neighbors and trying to be good neighbors. Luckily, we reached our target by early February. So sales have been good and on target. Since the second week of February, we've had virtually no sales. So I think people are pretty much on a standby. The fundamentals are good. I think the project is great. The location is amazing. And I'm pretty sure it will restart after the summer once people are back into a positive mood. But right now, it's all negative news everywhere. I've been watching your program this morning, and I haven't seen any positive news so far. So we just need to stick around and wait until it gets back to a better world.
Well, you know what you're about to tell us. Have land prices actually gone down, and are you thinking of land banking a little bit more because perhaps of what's going on, taking advantage of this crisis, if you will?
I am pretty sure there are some pretty astute investors who are waiting for prices to come down. Definitely, there are good bargains to make. As far as our concern, we haven't dropped our price because we are confident it's a long-term project. So just waiting until the market recovers. But there will be definitely good opportunities for the right investors.
And just to be clear as well, so this current project, it's not yet fully constructed. Because of perhaps the temporary halt in sales, are you going to run into cash flow issues?
No, we're fully funded, so we don't have any problem there. Basically, we're selling plots of land for people to build their dream house or have it built by us. And we're going to bring a 5-star international luxury hotel as well. We're discussing with a couple of brands right now, and discussions are still ongoing. The sale of land right now to individuals are kind of on hold, but we are not planning to delay our program in terms of infrastructure construction or anything else. So we're going ahead. We believe the fundamentals in Hokkaido are great, especially at a time where everybody is scared in big cities like Hong Kong, Singapore, and the rest of Asia. A lot of people have actually come to us and are willing to plan to have a holiday home or even a retirement home in Hokkaido, where the air is pure and fresh and there's no pollution. So we're confident in the fundamentals.
Last question, Nicolas. Any contingency plans that you're making right now?
As far as I'm concerned, I'm self-quarantined in Hong Kong because I had no choice. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're always shutting down our restaurants, usually sometime in April. We're going to have to do this earlier than usual. We're probably going to keep one outlet open to make sure that the locals can be fed, but the rest will be shut down. I'm not too sure about the hotel right now. It will depend on the bookings. We normally close in May and June to do renovation and maintenance anyway. So we're going to be waiting and seeing what happens and deciding very shortly what to do.